I went and stayed in a surf camp in Costa Rica, and there was a gentleman there called Paul who had been to Surf Simply, I believe, 11 times and told me, you must go, you have to go, find a way.
I started surfing in New York City 8 years ago. I hit like a peak point and I wasn't progressing as fast as I wanted to go. So my friends, Rose and Paul, who came here and they said, Star, you have to go. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, I don't know if like coaching is gonna help me. But they're like, you have to go, Star. And they kept raving about it.
Paul, I can say thank you for that. It was the best move. So that's what brought me here.
On a cold February morning when I was working and staring out the window and going like, man, I'm really stressed out at work, I decided to just book a trip.
I found Surf Simply through YouTube and I saw Rue's tutorials, and then I showed Frederick all the clips. We decided to sign up 7 months ago and finally got here.
This is my second trip to Surf Simply. My first trip, wonderful experience. We had a great group of people, made a whole lot of friends.
This week was actually great. We have 5 people coming back who I met from last year.
I came originally last year with 2 very good childhood friends who had done it prior.
This is my 3rd time at Surf Simply. I have a buddy named Andrew who's been here, I believe this is his 5th time. He came first year with his wife for their 10th anniversary.
Being here 6.5 years ago with my wife for our 10th anniversary, what a special time that was. And we were absolutely 100% pure beginners. When we first got here the first day, one of the coaches asked my wife and I to lie down on the board, and we lied down on our backs. So.
And he's been my primary surfing buddy in New Jersey.
Josh and I had decided that we'd try to start coming with some regularities.
Instantly decided that we were going to kind of be the ones to hold each other accountable.
When Mike learned that we were coming back again, he came.
Our friend Mike had seen our pictures on Facebook probably. He got very excited about it and said, if you're going to do that again, I want in.
And I was hooked, so I wanted to go. And we were here almost a year ago, and we made really, really good friends with the people. And we actually had 2 come back with us. We all kept in touch via email.
We actually coordinated, and then we decided to come back this week. It was awesome. It was like a reunion.
We had Andrew, Mike, myself, Vincent, and Nancy.
It was fantastic to come back, meet some friends that I made 1 year ago.
And now we're all back again this year.
And on top of that, we also make a lot of new friends.
It's just been fabulous every time. This week has been great. Fabulous group of people.
So we made really good friends, and this week it was just as easy. The people this year were just as incredible. So you tend to meet really, really nice people here, not just the instructors who are phenomenal, but the people who choose to come also. And you make, hopefully, what's going to be lifelong friends.
Hate them all. No, I knew nobody on Saturday when I arrived. I know everybody now. It's Friday night and I've just had a ball all week. Great bunch of people, all walks of life. And I think that makes it as well. It's a really interesting mix of people.
I think they're really amazing people. Very happy, a lot of laughs.
I think it was a good, diverse group, people from all different parts of the world, but all really interested in surfing and improving their surf.
We had, again, of course, wonderful time, made a whole bunch of new friends who I hope I'll be able to see again.
And we're already looking at what we're going to do for next year.
The size of the waves this week actually varied pretty significantly.
The week started off with really big waves, which was very good to learn different techniques to maneuver big waves.
The first 2 days, I think the condition was a little bit bigger.
When we first got out there earlier this week, I was like, holy crap, I am never going to surf and I am never going to catch any of these waves. I'm a very petite person, so all the waves are really, really large for me. So like a 5-footer could be like an overhead for me.
When we first arrived, there was quite a sizable swell coming in. It wasn't massive, but it was definitely more of a challenge.
The swells were huge and they were tricky. Made a couple steep drops. Trying to angle was very difficult.
The beginning of the week was a little bit hard for me, slightly out of condition, so paddling out was a little bit hard.
It was a bit tough, but got there, and when we watched some of the videos, then it dawned on me how big the waves were.
Looking at the videos, I didn't even realize how big they were, so I think that's a good thing.
They were huge, but I had no idea. I felt safe, really confident that nothing would happen. Harrison was always there with us.
The guys that were looking after me, Harrison at the beginning and then Tommy as well, really, really good guys, looked after me so well.
I worked with Prado and he is just the most kindest, caring, most encouraging person out there, most patient. He actually got me to go out there. Honestly, in the beginning, I was actually very apprehensive and nervous. Before each session, I would just have to meditate and take deep breaths to make sure that I wasn't going to freak out. But with Prado, it just takes care of you, and he was able to get me out there and get me some good ways to catch.
I think we handled it quite well. Learning how to duck dive and turtle dive really helped us get out back.
It was definitely scary in the beginning. Like, it was the biggest wave I've seen, but you get out of the comfort zone. It was good experience.
Throughout the course of the week, the swell started to drop, and by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they were really manageable.
And then the week got more and more mellow, which was really nice to have a breather.
Toward the later of the week, I think condition was perfect. A right size and wide open face, so you can actually work on a lot of things that what I'm trying to do.
We really got a whole variety of stuff to work with. For the most part, the waves were very accommodating.
And later in the week it was a little bit smaller waves, so you managed to catch a lot more waves.
I really did come to appreciate because the wave count was way up. Paddle outs were easier, and you still are able to really go after the things that you're learning in your theory classes and in your reviews of your video footage.
The last 2 days in particular have just been superb.
We've been talking just that the last 4 sessions, absolutely the most fun we've had ever, and we would have done the flight and the whole trip just for those 2 days and 4 sessions.
I think Frederick's improved a lot this week from taking big drops. I think I got the best wave. I got shacked this week, which was quite rare and interesting. Probably one of the highlights of this week. Something that I'm not sure when will happen again.
Ray is probably much more competitive than me. I'm just trying to have a fun time.
I think it's a healthy level of competition.
I actually made, I think, quite a bit of progress, especially in one area, my angle takeoffs. I think finally I have my takeoffs at a point where it feels natural, so I don't have to think about it. Very important for progress and anything else. That's the stepping stone.
My goal this week was actually just to expand my comfort level and expand my skill sets in the water, take bigger risks, but do it safely. I think I really did that this week.
Having never had any proper surf lessons, all of 20 odd years of bad habits have all been dismantled and put back. All the things that they've taught me this week, I've been able to put into practice, and I hope I've rewarded them for their patience as well.
One reason why I come back, so I really find the program very helpful. I don't think you can actually find anywhere else such a comprehensive program to help you to progress.
The process by which Rue and these guys have gone to build this business, and I hate calling it a business because it doesn't seem like a business, it seems like a family that I come back to each year, is second to none.
Back home, my focus with my teams is creating high-performance teams, and I think Rue and Harry have really done a great job in finding the right people.
I do work for a big corporation, and I know how hard it is to hire and attract talent, especially the right type, and these guys are on every week, and it's a new group of people every week, and they handle it with a smile, and they handle it like professionals. I don't think it's fake.
They have such a great team here that takes care of everything.
Being British, I've been trying to find things to complain about. Can't find one damn thing. It's just been a fantastic week. Every little thing that you need is taken care of. The massages, Christelle, have been absolutely superb as well.
From the laundry to the transportation.
Everybody from Dennis and his crew
to the equipment and the lessons.
Having to carry a ball no more than like 100 yards. It's just everything's thought of, sunscreen, anything. It's just such an easy ride, and you just can concentrate on your surfing.
We can really come here and just relax and focus on our surf and unwind and not think about work. And I haven't thought about work all week.
Every little bit is taken care of, and I've had a great week without a doubt.
Today, the 14th of April, is the 3rd anniversary of my spinal surgery. I didn't surf for about 2 years because of back issues, so having had the surgery and 3 years later finding myself here in Costa Rica and watching some of the videos is definitely something I never thought I would be doing, and I'm just incredibly grateful to Surf Simply and to Harrison, my coach, who's just been an absolute dream.
So 6.5 years ago, never surfed before, and now, after being to Surf Simply a handful of times, surfing with my friends a bunch, and working hard at it, and really falling in love with the sport and having a great passion for it, I feel younger than I did 6.5 years ago, healthier than I was 6.5 years ago. I feel like I owe that all to Surf Simply. I can't think of another Google search that has ever changed my life as much as that one did.